Hello everybody and welcome to World in a Jar, episode 1. After the introduction, I am now here in my jar, and as you can see there are different objectives on the wall and levers above them, so each time I complete an objective I can turn on the light to show which ones that I've finished. Now I'm not going to go, you can see these 5 right here, but I'm not going to go into those right now. I'm actually just going to get started because this is a competition, and every second counts, really. So, yeah, we're just gonna get started by punching wood, and got real lucky there. I already have a sapling, 2 saplings. Look at that. And yeah, so starting out here is going to be a bunch of just survival stuff. Go ahead and throw down another sapling, get it going. Hopefully we'll get a couple more here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to break the grass that's around and get us some seeds going for some food. Basically this map, I think like it was explained in the introduction, or the sorting I should say, is this was originally made for single person playing, but we've kind of altered it a little bit to make it a PvP survival. And each one of us has our own jars, and boy, okay, I've only got 1 seed so far. Excuse me. But only 3 seeds out of all that. That's pretty sad. Maybe 4? No. But kind of forgot what I was saying now. Boy, that was a pretty sad birch tree. Only 2 pieces of wood in it, but oh well. I guess that's better than nothing. We do have another sapling now. Texture pack that I'm using, for anybody who is curious, is BD Craft 32X. And also give some props here real quick to the original creator of this map, which is GT Awesome Sauce. And there will be a link to this map in the description of the video. Now, originally it's going to be just his map, because until we get permission from him to be able to distribute our version, yeah, it's just going to be his single player one. But there's nothing wrong with that, because even the single player is pretty awesome. Well, I guess it's awesome sauce even. So, all right, what am I doing here? I'm already falling behind, I feel like. Let's get started with our crafting table. And first thing we're going to need is a hoe. Very rare that I start out with a hoe, but in this case we really, really need it. So another thing that I learned just recently is when you go and plant the crops like wheat, for example, if you plant them in a straight line, they supposedly grow faster. So that's how we're going to set up ours. So we'll just do that. And while that's working, we're going to go ahead and get us a cobblestone pick. I'm sorry, a wooden pick, so that we can get cobblestone. Not gonna work. Let's make our entrance right over here. I'm just gonna use my fist right at the moment to dig. instead of making a shovel, because I'll make a shovel once I get cobblestone here. The next thing that we're going to need to be doing is cooking up some charcoal, unless I find some coal here real quick, in order to light up our jar so we don't have to worry about any mobs spawning inside our jar. I don't know. Oh, well, there's some coal right here, which is great. Okay, so we got kind of lucky right there. I'm not sure how much resources of each kind we have in our own jar, but I have a feeling by the time we finish all this that the entire jar is going to be quarried out pretty much. Alright, we already have a tree, which is again awesome. Let's go ahead and get it cut down and replanted. And yeah, I know that some people, they don't really like watching the beginnings of Minecraft, because, you know, everyone has pretty much done it and, you know, been there, done that, and so forth. But there we go, a little bit of server lag there, but that's okay. Let's see, let's make a few more sticks. Go ahead and get us a pick, a shovel, and a sword. And then with those remaining 3, we'll go ahead and make up some torches and start getting this place lit up. Get all things a little reorganized here. Alright, that should be good to start with. Let's go ahead and light up our little hole that we made down here so we don't have mobs spawning on us down here. But yeah, we're on the search for some iron now, and hopefully we can find some pretty quick for a couple reasons. Number one is I would prefer to have an iron sword. Awesome. Look at that. Found one piece of iron. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'd prefer an iron sword and also an iron pick, because there's there's a lot of cobble here in our jar. So in order to get to the other jars and whatnot, we're going to need a lot of cobble in order to make pathways and so forth. Yeah. It's just, there's some gold. Not real sure what I'm going to be using gold for. But yeah, so it's not really on my high priority list. Another thing we have going on is this normal PvP, so if I get killed by somebody, then they can loot all of my items. So meaning we don't have keep inventory on. If we die, it's a pretty bad situation. So we got to be very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Selective on what we use our resources for. A couple of, well, actually one of our objectives is to make an iron golem, and that takes quite a bit of iron in order to do that. And the other one is to name our iron golem, and in order to do that you have to have an anvil, and again an anvil takes nearly a half a stack of iron. So I think one of our first things that we're going to try and do is make our way over to the village jar for a couple reasons. Number one, there's already a farm over there, and so we can go over there and get the wheat, and that'll just, if we're the first ones over there to do that, then that'll help us out as far as just kind of a head start on food. Alright, there went my pick. So I'm going to go ahead and just light this up a little bit around here. And take... that's kind of strange. I'm surprised I didn't get more out of that pick. But we have enough iron now to be able to make an iron pick. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Replant this tree. We got one sapling out of that. That's really strange. Starting to think I need to make a cobblestone axe also. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because it's a lot quicker in order to chop those down. So need a few more sticks. There we go. And oh, actually I didn't realize I had already a stack, almost 2 stacks. Okay. So let's go ahead and throw that iron in there and get that cooking up. And I'll go ahead and finish chopping down this tree and the birch tree. Now I'm really, I'm not too concerned about the birch tree. In my opinion, wood is wood. I'm not really going for aesthetics right at the moment. When I do get around to building my house, it may come in handy, but as of right now, it's not that big of a deal to me. So I'll just throw all that stuff in there. I'm going to go ahead and take my wooden pick while that iron is cooking up and just get some more cobble. And basically wear this pick out, There's no sense in wasting it. I know it's kind of slow, but sometimes we have objectives on creating like a portal, and with as close as our jars are together, as you can see, like the green jar right over there is that's Wilson. He's already built some sort of pillar over there. Not quite sure what he's doing out there, but thing I did notice over there in Sam's jar, though, is some skeletons. Now, he may be doing that on purpose because bone meal is kind of invaluable, but he's also getting good luck if he's not real careful. Alright, we should have enough iron now in order to make both our sword and our pickaxe. Okay, more wood and more wood. All right, let's see. Oh, we ran out of iron. Out of coal. But that's okay. Before we cook up any more, we might as well get 8 of those, because 1 coal will cook up 8 items. So, yeah, let's go ahead and grab them sticks. Make a few more. Alright, there's our pickaxe and our sword. Alright, things actually seem to be going pretty well. I can't really see that they can be too far ahead of me right at the moment because, like I said, things are going pretty well for us so far. Get another one of those. Okay, the wheat's growing pretty good. I'll try and put that one there. I don't know if there's going to be enough room for it to grow there. Let's put one right there. One right there. And one right there. Okay. Now the nice thing about the oak trees are they don't have to be very far apart. Let's see here. Not seeing any mobs. Now, I saw some skeletons of... So I have to tell him here. Let's tell him I got the tape to prove it. Alright, let's go ahead and get that tree replanted there. Oh. Okay.